Hello. Today we're going to be talking about the film American History X. This film depicts the many themes of what is racism, hate, and redemption. It is about a former neo-Nazi leader who is in a white supremacist gang, but then surely turns himself and his life around for the better of him and his family. That is what we're going to be talking and discussing about today. Firstly, we're going to be talking about where we saw the following terms in the film. In the film American History X, we see the term groupthink as it is a phenomenon that occurs when a group of individuals reach a consensus without critical thinking. And we see that throughout the movie as they are in a gang with the leader, Derek Vineyard. In this film, we notice one of the earlier scenes. One of the most infamous scenes is the basketball court scene. In this scene, you see Derek and his posse looking to win the courts over the black people. This scene ties in with groupthink because you see Derek and his gang members united with their racist views, and they don't see it any other way.
I come in this game right now. Same score, but we play black guys against the white guys.
Name your price, Cracker.
No money for these courts. And not just today, for good. If you win, we will walk away. But if we win, no bitching, no fighting. Right here in front of everybody, you pack up your shit and get your black asses out of here.
Hey man, fuck that. Take this man.
8-6, our ball.
Let's go.
Here, you see Derek Vineyard supported by his gang members as they cheer him on. He's trying to win over the court in a racist act of black versus white. And in the end, he wins. It doesn't matter if they lost, he was still going to find a way because of his supremacist power from the group. In the movie, we also see the term cognitive dissonance used as it refers to a mental conflict that occurs when your beliefs do not match up with your actions. In the film, we unfortunately saw the curb stomping scene where Derek was in a violent act and he was arrested and sent to prison. However, as the movie continues, we see that he has a change of his actions and he begins to question his racist ideology that he once had in his mind. We see that Derek's former ideology of his white supremacist ideology changed because in prison, he formed new connections with people who he once was against, such as a black man. That ties into the next topic in term in the movie, which is altruism, and is the act of helping someone else at the cost of oneself. That was shown in the movie with Derek.
Don't look at me like that. You know what that smells like, right? Come on, man, don't tell me this smell doesn't remind you of a woman.
In the beginning of his time spent in jail, Derek was put on work duty with Lamont, and he wasn't too fond of Lamont just because he was a black man. But as he was there for 3 years, Derek forms a genuine relationship, and he's willing to connect with Lamont, and that is interpreted as an altruistic act. Derek overcomes his own prejudice, views, and his ideology, and he demonstrates true well-being for Lamont in the end, as they have a great connection with their friendship.
I forgive you. I forgive you. I love you.
In the film, we also see many acts of persuasion, which is basically characters attempting to influence the belief and action of others. We see Derek try to influence the belief and actions of others as he takes on this ideology of the neo-Nazi white supremacy group that he has formed. Here at the dinner table scene, you can see Derek is passionately talking about his white supremacist beliefs, and he doesn't see nothing else but his beliefs. As you can see, he's talking in amongst a group of people at a table, trying to persuade them about his beliefs and only his beliefs. Doesn't want to hear nothing else, and you can see he's very passionate as he is talking and trying to persuade everybody.
White people commit crimes against white people too.
Yeah, they're not offing each other in record numbers all over America. Look at the statistics, for Christ's sakes. It's 1 in every 3 black males is in some phase of the correctional system. Is that a coincidence, or do these people have, like a racial commitment to crime?
Not only that, they're proud of it.
Here, leave all this. Just come with me.
Why would you want to leave? They worship you. You're like a god to them.
Here you could see Derek's ideology has changed as he wants to leave the white supremacist group, as he asks his girlfriend Stacy to join him in leaving. She, however, does not see where he's coming from.
Oh, baby. Oh, come on. Those niggers got exactly what they deserved, and we all know that.
In his act, the persuasion has not seemed to work on his girlfriend Stacy, as she's too deep into the white supremacist ideology that once was Derek's ideology.
I don't want it anymore. I'm done with it. I'm through with this.
The last term that we'll be discussing that was in the movie is de-individuation. This is the concept of the loss of self-awareness, and when you become a part of a group, you lose yourself and you find yourself doing somewhat violent acts that you can't be identified personally.
Make a decision. Are we gonna stand on the sidelines, quietly standing there while our country gets raped? Are we gonna ante up and do something about it? Yeah! You're goddamn right we are.
In this scene, we see Derek take on charge and lead the group into the market to vandalize it. As a part of the group, they are all white supremacists. This demonstrates individuation. This dynamic shows the gang collectively coming together in a destructive manner against minority groups. They know that in that market, the market caters to hiring minorities, and they are here to show their respect and calamity to the minorities.
Oh man, this bitch stinks. Get me some cream on it. She smells like fish and chips and guacamole, yo. There we go.
Is stereotypes, racism, prejudice, and discrimination still present today as seen in the movie? The answer is yes. In today's society, we see acts of racism and discrimination through what you wear, how you look, your religion, how you dress. We see acts of racism through education, housing, employment, the criminal justice system, as it is a big issue and globally in our world today. Cultural influences, economic inequality, social media all play a part in how these terms are being influenced in our world today. Few stereotypes used against myself because I'm a black girl is that I am loud and ghetto, or because I'm a girl in general that I'm weak and emotional. However, I would identify myself as one who is very persistent and has thick skin, so I'm not easily emotional nor weak. I don't let the little things bother me, and I can be loud, but I'm not, nor ghetto or ratchet, because that's how a lot of black people are depicted are. Like Derek, who had a change in his ideology of white supremacy, the world should open their eyes to see that it's more than just discrimination and race against each other, and that we all bleed the same, and that there should be use of social media for powerful awareness and activism, and not for discriminatory attitudes or hate crimes. In question, we ask, what roles has social media played in society in the last few years? And I could give a few examples. Social media has served as a tool for activism and rights like the Black Lives Matter movement, the Me Too movement, climate change, LGBTQ rights, and it has raised awareness and support on a global scale because social media is such a big platform where everybody is in tune and connected with each other. It is always good for those who have a big platform on these platforms such as TikTok and Instagram to use their voice on stuff that are happening in our world today, like mental health issues or genocides that are going on. This makes an impact for the better. Though in the end, I don't think that you need social media to change your point of views. All you need is a few good people to show you the right way in life. Like Derek here, he didn't have social media. He just had a change of ideology through what he ended up seeing in prison. It is all about the change of mindset. Once you change your mindset, you can change your point of view. Thank you for tuning in regards to the important, educational, and powerful film of American History X.